And Paul on top. Harrison Barnes out to Sohan, free to fire a three.
Nice. Dribble penetration early on here by the Spurs.
They used him as a point guard a lot last year. Now he's back at his normal position. Look at Gafford fight inside over the 7-3 Wembanyama.
Think about this. You've got Wembanyama, who averaged about 4 blocks a game a season ago, his rookie year. And almost got one right there. Look at this move here. That's going to be off Champagnie.
San Antonio will lose it. Last year, they were 23rd in scoring, and they had a road record of 10-31. The Spurs, and here come the Mavs. They are 125 at home. A shot by Irving, defended by Champagnie, retrieved by Thompson. Dončić back on top. And the 32-year-old Harrison Barnes will defend. It's Wembanyama at 20 years of age in his second season in the NBA. Way outside,
wow.
Long three, no, and Sohan in there trying to grab it. It's loose, Barnes took it, and a foul called on Dallas inside.
Well, that's the last thing you want to do. Save the ball right underneath your own goal. Usually you just eat it and allow the team to take the ball out. You save it, that's right into the hands of Harrison Barnes. Look at this. I understand what Luka's doing, but that goes right into the lap of Barnes, who's should be going to a trip to the free throw line.
Washington picked up the foul. Paul will inbound. Chris Paul in his 20th season. Wembanyama in his second. Sohan in his third. Three won't go. It's picked up by Luka Dončić, who did not play in the preseason because of a left calf strain. So they'll be watching his minutes in the first quarter. It's Klay Thompson, the fake three, and he goes for the mid-ranger. And his first points as a Dallas Maverick.
And for all you kids out there, it doesn't always have to be three. How about a pump fake and relocate for an 18-footer? This is textbook right here. You know they're going to play him on the three-point line. Pass is on point. Chris Paul bites on the pump fake. Let me take a nice 18 to 20-footer to get my rhythm.
There's a steal by Klay Thompson, who says people are going to be surprised at my defense. Throws it inside. Cutting was Washington. Back outside it goes Kyrie. Sets up. Here's a triple. Rebound by Harrison Barnes. Last couple years of Sacramento and a starter every game. Wembanyama was climbing the ladder. Picked up by Thompson. Back out to Kyrie. And Washington the other way for Dallas. It's a three, and it's off. And it kicks out of bounds. San Antonio's ball. San Antonio Spurs returning 12 players from last year's team, then adding Paul and adding Harrison Barnes. And that texture, that experience will definitely help their locker room. This is the youngest team in the NBA last year. Wembanyama driving, retrieving Barnes, and at the doorstep gets it to go.
By the way, that's a 7'5", 7'6" guy taking it off the dribble, right? Just as long as everyone's watching the same game as I am.
Irving three. Kyrie Irving, who broke his hand, his left hand, in training this offseason, actually had surgery, but is back, and you can see
what a pass.
Shooting right here, and they go inside, and Champagnie will finish it well for the Spurs.
This is when you add Chris Paul, you're going to get passes like that in the offense.
And the brain power on the floor, the experience and communication. Look at the twirling Washington, tapping up and in. He would not give up on that play. And Chris Paul. Double-digit all-star appearances. Multiple first team, second team, third team All-NBA positions. Wembanyama poked away by Thompson. Nice defense by Klay. It's Dončić the other way. Knocked away by Champagnie. And crashing is Luka Dončić. With 7:16 to go in the first quarter.
Nice job.
Purdy knocked it away. And Gafford will get it from Dončić.
Oh!
And then jackhammers in his own miss.
177 dunks a season ago for Gafford, picking up where he left off.
Now they're going to get a full season. When he began as a starter, second half is Castle with a three. No, Gafford with the rebound. When Gafford came here in the trade. They inserted him as a starter. 21-3 was their record. Thompson 3. Rebound Gafford. And Clay's got it. Great start for Thompson in this one. It's a 3 over Champagnie. And Paul will let it just trickle out of bounds. Died. Dallas foul. In a tie game at 22. Tonight from Dallas, Texas, the NBA on TN. Point guard play for him last year. Now he is back at the normal position because they've got Chris Paul doing the majority of the work at that old number 1.
And because of that stint at point, I think his game will grow because now you've got a chance to.
Wembanyama got a hand on it and finally snares it. He's got 4 rebounds. Dončić has started 1 of 7. He did not play in the preseason because of a calf injury. It's Paul looking to go inside the long reach of Gafford. Then the long reach of Paul. Got it back. Champagnie baseline, Sochan. The collision, the dance, and the deuce.
Nice job there by CP3 giving up the initial turnover, but getting it back.
Blake Wesley is checked in now for the Spurs. Washington 3. Sochan the rebound. Couple defenders on that 4 now for this San Antonio team with Wembanyama on top. Spurs at 45%. Sochan tries into a thicket of defenders. Gafford got a hand on it. Champagnie vacuums it in. Paul resets. Wembanyama 3. No. Rebound Gafford. Another one for him.
Both of these teams a little bit rusty offensively here
Dončić.
in game 1.
Powers. No. 1 of 8. Klay 3. Card. Thompson has got it tonight in his Maverick debut with 8 points.
His second 3 on the evening here. Unless they're calling that a 2.
Paul. And they got Trey Jones taking it. And Collins. And Keldon. Champagnie 3. Oh, nice stroke by him. Played at St. John's. Went undrafted. Originally, he was from Brooklyn, New York. Chose to stay home for college. Went around the league a little bit. Philadelphia, now the Spurs. And they're lucky they have him. Dončić, triple. No. 0-3.
Oh. Tipped in. They're going to give it to Lively, but it looked like Collins kind of gave him an assist as well.
Keldon Johnson 3.
Way off. Both players just going for the offensive rebound. And nice job there by Lively keeping the ball alive.
So Dallas, who finished number 5 last season in the Western Conference, making their first trip to the NBA Finals in 13 years. And on top, Barnes back in, launches the 3. Rebound Champagnie. He's been all over the floor tonight, scoring. He's got 5 rebounds. And Johnson muscling his way in. Lively got a hand on it. Outside it goes. Shot clock at 3. It's Jones sizing it up. Irving is on him. A floater on the fly. Picked up by Washington. Irving in the corner. Open. This is a 3. Put down. Nice stroke by Jaden Hardy. Like I said, just extended his contract on Tuesday in the role that Exum plays. Barnes, Collins, Champagnie 3. Rebound, Collins inside. And a new shot clock with which to work for this. And a drive by Stephon Castle, who gets it off to Collins. Nice assist for the rookie of UConn. And Collins coming up from that dislocated right shoulder at the end of last season and the torn labrum for the Spurs. But he's back and in a roll tonight. Dončić splits the D and gets the 2.
And Dončić is down. Ooh. Slow to get up. Got numbers.
Castle, pump fake, drive, feed. Jones outside. 3.5 in the half. As the Spurs are setting up. Harrison Barnes on the fly, off the glass and through the twine. Sochan to Paul. Paul with his 6th NBA team in 20 years. Wembanyama. Gafford will defend. Dončić out of the pack and off to the races. As he surveys and finds Thompson. 3. Good! Clay's got the stroke.
Gonna absolutely love playing here because he's gonna be spoon-fed by two guys that love to create mismatches.
Wembanyama twirls on Gafford and a foul called inside on Daniel Gafford.
Klay Thompson picking up where he left off in that first half. Two transition threes here to start this third quarter for Thompson. 14 on the game, 4 of 7 from downtown for Klay.
Thompson acquired in the first 16. Dončić, Wembanyama reaching, clawing, following Dončić into the paint. Irving is free on top. Close Champagnie. Rebound, Wembanyama reels it in. Sohan, Gafford will come out on him. Washington knocked it away with a great deflection. Here comes Irving. Look at the ball skills. Look at the shot on the fly. Gafford will punch it back up and in.
Did Chris Paul get hit in the back of the head or the face on that putback by Gafford?
Not hitting the chops. Here's Champagnie. And back to Paul with Thompson. Wembanyama free to fire a three. No. Rebound Dončić. 3 minutes gone here in the third, and down court it goes for Klay.
Basketball too, that allow them connect on another level, and also knowing the potential that this Dallas Mavericks team has in being a championship team. They both saw what it took to become champions, and they know it's there in Dallas.
And guys that you've gone against, especially on the biggest stage like in NBA Finals, you can tell how they're built. And Klay Thompson, obviously 3 times going against Kyrie and those Cleveland Cavaliers in the finals. He understood we can use a guy with that kind of grit on our team.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you. Ball loose, fighting for it on the side. As you can see, Dallas's ball. Dallas swept the Spurs last season. On their way to the Western Conference Finals and eventually NBA Finals. Dallas has been in the Western Conference Finals under Jason Kidd 2 of the last 3 seasons.
3 straight.
6. Third quarter by the Mavericks here over visiting San Antonio. Wembanyama and Dončić. Paul, now Dončić will switch on him with Gafford on Wemby. Shot clock at 7. Good feed inside. The twirling Sohan rejected by Gafford.
But he went through the rim.
He did. And that's a 2.
How we got
That's
it.
2 points right there for the Spurs. Anyway, you got to do it like
yes, look, Minnesota in the NBA Finals versus the Celtics.
So Chris Paul for the San Antonio Spurs, Allie, has done a lot in this game, but has not scored a single point. He's got 7 assists and 7 rebounds so far.
Like you just mentioned, I mean, he brings so much more to the table. His veteran presence, his communication with younger players. He is sometimes talking to the first and second year players more than the coaching staff is. And for everything he has accomplished in his career, he said, I would have never thought in a million years I'd get the opportunity to play for Pop. And you know Pop doesn't hand out compliments very often, but he has the highest praise for his basketball IQ.
I think Popovich has had 2 of the greatest point guards ever to play, Tony Parker and now Paul, and a foul on the fly, and it's going to be a foul called on Hardy, who picks it up. Well, think of the basketball know-how with those 2 guys in that picture. And then you put in Harrison Barnes, too.
Well, Greg Popovich, early on in Tony Parker's career, kind of rode him to greatness. He doesn't have to do that with CP3.
No.
He's been there, done that.
Yep. Long shot.
Finally gets one to go.
Drop, huh? A 3 for Wembanyama with 11 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block.
Never going to contest a shot at the 3 from Wembanyama.
Last year, Wembanyama had 8 different stat lines. Now think of this. He had 8 different stat lines that no one in NBA history had ever had. Or better. I mean, just an incredible rookie season. He's inventing. You know, there are a lot of pieces with this Dallas team. They made the finals last year, Reg. Now it's up to Jason Kidd to maximize these pieces, and as he told us, that's what the regular season is for. That's what we're going to do over these next 82 games.
Well, again, I love the Klay Thompson pickup. And he hasn't shot the ball well tonight, only 3 of 14, 1 of 7 from deep. But you just feel his presence every time he's on the floor at both ends.
Like Dončić, she's working over the rookie Castle, and a foul goes on Stefan Castle, who Chris Paul has praised Castle's approach, and you should hear Popovich talk about it. This election, follow the best political team in the business. Follow the insights from the world's top journalists. Follow CNN. Dončić at the line. Mavs with a new big three. Dončić, Irving, and Thompson has really shown well in his Mavericks debut.
Well, I will say this for the Spurs. They've done a great job of not giving up any of those lob plays. A lot that we saw going down the stretch for Dallas in the playoffs. They've kept Gafford and Lively away from the rim for the most part.
It's Trey Jones. Robert Tyus plays, of course, with Phoenix. Here's Collins on top, and Lively's all over him. With a drive by Keldon Johnson. Beautiful move.
Right at the chest, too.
He's the sixth man now, starting a lot last couple years, but now the sixth man. Dončić through traffic. Dončić to the hole.
Yeah, too easy.
17. Barnes moving, driving, fouled as he was trying to maneuver around Najee Marshall, who had just checked in for the Mavs. With 3:22 to go here in the third, and a close one.
Very efficient game for Harrison Barnes in the starting role now. 7 of 9 from the field, 16 points, looking for more here. And you talked about the stability that he brings. This is a guy who only trails Mikal Bridges in terms of consecutive starts in our game. So Greg Popovich knows, hey,
it's not a play, it's nothing. It's just movement, and you're cutting either from the corner or from the angle, and we play. Come over, set a pick and roll, we're rolling every time. Do the simple stuff.
State Farm audio assist. He's been with this organization as the head coach 29 years, right? A couple other familiar names with their franchises for 29 years. Tom Landry, coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Curly Lambeau, founder and coach of the Green Bay Packers.
A lot of people around here are looking for Tom Landry to...
Easy.
What? Okay. Anytime they want defensively, can turn on the engine.
Castle will pick and prod his way. Johnson will drive hard into a nest of defenders.
He took two.
Season with Dallas. And another look at all the collision inside. Gafford at one point last season made 33 consecutive shots, the second longest ever to Wilt Chamberlain's 35 in a row. Now, we're not talking
So
threes.
let me ask you a question what you're just saying here. Are you saying that Daniel Gafford and Big Will...
I'm putting them in the same sentence.
That's Kevin Harlan, everyone.
All I'm doing is I'm just...
Oh, what a pass.
Grimes! And a shove at the same time.
Did you see how far Maxi Kleber came to block this shot? He wasn't even in the picture.
He had an ankle injury before camp, hadn't played, now cleared, and that's how he comes up and begins his season. A back of Curry and Korver, Wembanyama, and he alters the shot. 3 minutes gone in the fourth. Dončić tonight, Reg, has played 30 minutes after not playing a minute in preseason because of a calf injury. He's probably getting close to his limit. And a three over Paul.
That looks good.
What a stroke. Five-time first-team All-NBA, Luka Dončić.
9 of 22 from the field, 4 of 10 from downtown. Closing in on a triple-double. 8 rebounds, 7 assists.
He had 16 of those last year. Here's a spinner by Wembanyama. Pure. Woo.
Truthfully, if he got the ball at that free throw line every single time, I don't know how you would guard him.
Thompson from Dončić.
Well, now
another three.
And now he has the record in his debut. And are we surprised? 22 points for Klay Thompson.
And he's done more than just score, too.
3 steals, 7 rebounds.
With a move call, taking it inside, and a foul called on Quentin Grimes. Dončić. Dug out by Luka. Grimes had it poked away by Barnes. Washington into Paul. Hands to Lively. What a play by the Dallas Mavericks. Pulling away from the Spurs. Here comes Chris Paul. With the screen and the handles and Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes in his Spurs debut. They shot well. Champagne 3 capped. Champagne 18.
4 of 8 from deep.
But look at the starters. 4 of them in double figures. Klay Thompson, off balance 3. Lively the offensive rebound. Washington triple. This one in Dallas will take you to Denver. Reminder, it will be game 2 of our doubleheader. It's the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Nuggets from Denver. You like Oklahoma City for a variety of reasons. If you take a look at the schedule tomorrow on ESPN and the triple header on NBA TV. For more, go to NBA.com and the NBA app. But the Thunder, for you.
Love what he brings at the defensive end.
A lot of new players. Charles Bassey is in the game for the first time for the Spurs. Well, the league beginning its 79th season this week, and there's the commissioner, Adam Silver, who was in Boston with us on opening night as they raised the 18th banner and handed out the rings in a huge win for the Celtics against the Knicks in night game 1.
And the next night was in LA to open up the Clippers' new building into it. And here tonight, whirlwind tour for the commissioner.
So Castle is in. Mamu Kelishvili is in. As Castle tries to force the issue.
Got
with
to put
Dallas
his
team.
numbers with Gafford, who was 3 of 6, 9 points, 6 rebounds, a couple steals, and a block. So to me, I combined Lively and Gafford's numbers.
What a presence in that position.
Yes.
Foul. It's on Castle for the 3rd time. Dončić at the line, and Dončić is 2 assists shy of a triple-double. Dončić at the stripe. He was number 1 in triple-doubles with 30-point triple-doubles. Tonight he's got 28. It's Bassey and Castle. And Washington crowds him, as does Lively, who thought he was vertical, and the call is made, and Lively looks around. So wait to watch them in person. What a night for Luka Dončić. Double-double. And first action, really, of the season. He had practiced clearly. The left calf strain was something that kept him out of the preseason. Long shot there, will not go. Hardy will miss. And Castle, who Greg Popovich told us before the game, has true Holiday-like possibility with his game. Bassey, good feed, Wesley cutting. And that's pretty high praise, because Holiday is as good as there is that we've seen for such a long time in the NBA, and now with the champion Celtics. Dinwiddie is in. Hardy on top. Lively right there. Bassey will defend. Washington driving. Castle took it. Washington. But if you watch San Antonio, Reggie, do you have hope? Do you see where this team can extend how they finished the last season and pick up where they left off?
Well, attention in detail will be there for 82 games. They will play hard. They're well coached.